Hello and welcome back to the Kerbal Space program. My name is WWEdeadman, but you already know that. We have error braked successfully last episode. And if I look... wow. Way too close. If I look here, we can now fast forward a little bit until we are at apoapsis, where we are going to probably... go ahead and burn our periapsis up to a orbit that does not intersect with the atmosphere anymore. Also, all these unknown objects here, I could track them, I just don't wanna. Doesn't really do much for me. Time accelerate. And there we go. We're even looking in the right direction at the moment. Solar panels are still out, and we just wait until we get our orbit around Joule, I guess. Should be around like 200 periapsis height. There we go. 204. Achieve orbit around Joule. We have successfully explored Joule. There we go. That's... wow. That's almost 300,000 and... wow. That's what I call reputation gains. Okay. We have an orbit around Joule. We can, at any time really, detach everything that we want to detach and just get that going. For now, though, I guess we are going to not do anything anymore. We have transmitted all the data that we wanted to transmit, if I'm not completely mistaken. We're just gonna have a look here. Do we still have... no, we don't have any temperature data in there anymore, so we have transmitted all the data. We are in an orbit around Joule. That orbit is stable, and the next thing to come up really is the Kerbal transfer window in 188 days. We of course still have to do the explore bob and pole things, but that's not going to happen in this episode, because in this episode I actually want to do just looking at those really quick. Yeah. The only one that's really in danger here is that unless we get another Duna contract that makes us go there again, and where we can put those on again and hopefully not forget them again, we're not gonna get that. But hey, in this episode though, I will not do any more stuff out here at Joule. I want to actually do something for the Eve rescue. Or actually, the Eve return vehicle is what I'm going to design. Not gonna call it a rescue this time, since it's essentially not really a rescue mission. It was always planned to go this way. I guess you, if you are into that kind of stuff, you do of course notice probably that I'm still not doing KSP in 60 FPS, because most of the time the game does not even run at 60 FPS, and I told you that last week already. I mean, I have my fraps set to record in 60 FPS just so I don't forget to actually set that right while recording other stuff, but right now on this screen, without doing anything, I have a frame rate of 35 to 36 FPS. So for 3 or 4 FPS more than the 30 that you're already getting, it's not worth even bothering rendering in 60 FPS. So we can get one of these, and I guess we are going to get this because I want these smaller things here. Yeah, that's the science for today. So, and now we are going to design the ship for Eve. Now, that's of course a little bit tricky here, since we want to launch this thing off of Eve. We don't have the command seat yet, so we are going to have to send a capsule. You know, and that's why I wanted the small thing, because hey, that makes it a whole lot easier to have this all in one thing. So we need, of course, the Kerbal Engineer, just to tell us whether we are fine. We don't need any of the instrumentations, really. I am going to go ahead and put a battery onto here. And I am going to go ahead and put the solar panels onto that battery. 1 times 6. That's the wrong way. Would you just turn it the way I want you to turn it? Without me telling you to which way I want you to turn it. I guess I'm just gonna put 4 on here. And put like 4 of these here to make sure that this is always supplied. Then for the return, of course, we need this to have I'm not even sure if how I'm gonna do this. I'm probably gonna do it like this. Put some RCS thrusters on here. Please do not use this monopropellant. And I wanted to use this because it's more of a a thing that I kind of got used to because of 0.25. Because this reaction wheel is for probe bodies, you know, the size of this stuff up here in 0.25. Anyway, so docking port. I want to dock this back to some sort of thing when it comes off of Eve. So this is what's going to go to Eve, of what's going to end up in orbit around Eve, and rendezvous with the part of the ship that I did not dump into Eve when arriving, meaning the transfer stage. Because I'm just gonna go ahead and get the transfer stage to bring back essentially this capsule. I only want 2 of those, and that will come home like that, with of course 10 or let's say 9 being that deploy, and 1 of course being the solar panels as always. Good. Okay, we're going to name this the Eve Return Vehicle. I'm not even going to call it Mark 1 because I know that this is going to be the only design I do. Because we are essentially going to make this RCS fueled. this is probably going to cost way more than it needs to, and I really don't care. You know what I've just noticed now, because I have my FPS counter down here. On the editor here, I actually have 60 FPS. However, so I want Eve. Thrust to weight ratio of 2.45. That's nice. So, that of course means that we're gonna be putting some more fuel under that. You know, the nice thing is I can use these engines like that. Now the problem is this does not tell me the thrust to weight ratio once we are done with these engines. Well, I guess we are going to do that pretty much by ear. And just say I always want this thrust to weight ratio to be above 2. Big tank. This would even still fly. I'm amazed. The really nice thing about these monopropellant engines is they are completely massless, which means that they that I can add engines and don't get any problems about the thrust or the delta V lowering itself. The delta V is consistent whether I have the engine on or not. See? So all I really need to do is build something that has about 12,000 delta V, which is about as much as you need to start off Eve if you don't have to launch off Eve if you are at 0 altitude. You know, with all that delta V, I am going to go ahead and put another one of these in here. Then I'm gonna go ahead and put a decoupler and pretty much emulate the stage above. And I just really need to see that those stay in the correct order. And then just add engines. I guess this is the cheesy way to get off of Eve, but we can try doing legit, if you want to call it that, Eve return missions as much as we want in the future. And I'm definitely not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop playing KSP anytime soon, so we are still free to keep playing, I guess. How about you do it like this? And like this. And then we put decouplers on here. We definitely need struts on that. Like from here to here, essentially. And from here to here. Here? Can I get it going from here to here? Yeah, that's good. Don't want this to wobble too much. And now we want a bunch of delta V, essentially. So we want tanks. A lot of tanks. You can totally not attach those radially, can you? You can with those. And those are the only ones. Seriously? The small ones are the only ones you can attach radially? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do something stupid here. And make these have a lot of excess weight that no one needs. Just to get the delta V in there that we need. So this is going to be a bit of a... oh yeah, I totally should put ladders on there. Good that ladders are actually weightless too. They're completely non-physical objects. So if I extend this ladder, it goes down. That is probably what a ladder should do, so that's okay. I just want to be sure that... Please, Kerbal Engineer, don't get in my way. Okay, now I need just one of these down here. Definitely needs... Yeah, that definitely needs to happen, like, over here. That means also that we're gonna have to put some of the other ladders right after that. Yeah. Just to be sure to get up there. And the same here. Since we are going to... Okay. Why do you only think you have so little delta V? So, I'd say this is framey as fuck. That's what I'd say. Would you please just fucking do shit. Gonna go ahead. And action group these. Seriously? Faume! Save. We're gonna get this out on the launch pad for a test. Without Kerbal, of course, because we're just testing. Essentially what I'm testing is whether this actually drains from the first stages first. Because then I might actually need to rethink my staging. Come on, load, please. Please. Thank you. Physics set in. Letters in. Just to see whether that works. Yeah. Think I forgot one letter. Yeah, that one. Not too much of a drama, but yeah. Something to think about, I guess. Anyway, we're going to throttle up all the way. And then we're gonna see whether these drain when I start flying. I just need my... Yeah, there we go. 3, 2, 1, launch. Holy shit! Okay, confirmed too loud. Also, yeah, it only drains the outer ones. Okay, we're about to stage this thing. About to. I don't know why it isn't, but the timer on the top left should actually be red. case you're wondering, yes, I am aware that this is a complete waste of money. But we have so much money we can afford that. And I really just want to see this perform once before doing anything with it. I definitely think we're going to do something a little less laggy, I'd say. We're gonna do something a little less spinny, definitely. Because the spin is something that's really getting on my nerves. Because it's really destabilizing and shit. And anyway, we're going to stage this thing in just a few seconds. We are already almost on an escape trajectory out of Kerbal. By the end, this must be on an escape trajectory out of the sun. Hello? Would you? Why are you stage locked? Oh, we don't have any electric charge. Why that? No, seriously, why that? Okay, now it's out of monopropellant. Escape trajectory out of Kerbal and all the way. Okay, we burned right into the sun, so that's kind of weird. But yeah. Okay, that happened. If we're lucky, we're gonna get at least a little bit of sun on these. There we go. There we go again. All I can really try doing is time accelerating, getting out of time acceleration and getting out the solar panels. With the bit of electric charge we're getting. There we go. SAS off. Okay, let's see if the staging would have worked. That would be that. Then that. Then that. Then that. Then that. And then we would have a docking port. That totally has struts on it. I'm not sure if that would dock. Okay, remove those struts. And generally, I guess we're gonna redesign this thing, but also we could totally use the RCS in this thing to burn a little bit more. But yeah, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna let this fly off, essentially, because I don't really want to revert it, since this may be a really weird, you know, money wasting kind of thing here, but I think that was worth it. To see that Kerbal Engineer does not necessarily know what it's doing. And on the other hand, also I'm gonna go ahead and rename that to debris. On the tracking station. If return vehicle, probably just terminate it. All in all, I've been at this for 1 hour. We see it that didn't really do anything for us. So what I'm going to try doing here is I'll try building this a little different and see if Kerbal Engineer gets through that without fucking up. Of course, this now needs a whole lot of time to load. Because it's totally loading up the vehicle, yeah. New. Then I want... Wait. How about we do it like this? That looks good. Bigger battery. We don't have the bigger battery. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna design a little bit on this offline, I think, and I'll see you. I'll see you for the finished product, so to say, in the next episode. Or probably for the Bob and Pole missions in the next episode and the finished product here next week or something. I don't know when I'm gonna get to do something really on this. But yeah, I definitely wanna get this done. So yeah, I'll see you there. Till then, like and favorite if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more, and until next time, I'm WWEdeadman. Bye!